First question, I know you were in the drama department here at Eden Prairie High School. Can you give an overview of your experience?
Yeah, I mean, it was the great years of my life for sure. The 4 years I had here, starting with the first day of school, I was even before school, I did the drama camp. Before school started, I did trajectories, and then I was cast. Rolf cast me in the musical that for my freshman year as a kind of a big part, which was a big deal. So I was launched immediately into the drama program, and I would persist for 4 years to just exhaust myself in doing everything and anything I could. So yeah, it was a big part of my life.
Did you always know you wanted to go into acting as a student?
No, I didn't. I just knew that people thought I was good at it, and they clapped and laughed, and they told me in the hallways, and they told me at home that I had a gift at it, and I was talented at it, and that gave me confidence and made me feel good. And I didn't really know that I wanted to be a professional actor until my 30s, to be honest with you. Even though I was a professional actor before that, I didn't really know that I wanted to really do it until much later. But having the ability here to find my confidence was vital in my story.
Okay. What other activities were you involved in high school?
I did Odyssey of the Mind. I was a peer counselor. I did choir. I did show choir, concert choir. I did competitive speech, forensics. All 4 years of high school, I was a state champion in drama interp in 1997. What else did I do? I did all the plays, all the spring shows, all the musicals. I had an improv group early on when I was actually that was later on. I started an improv group. That's about it.
Okay, and how did those things influence your life later on?
It was those things influenced me in every single way you could imagine. I mean, there's nothing, you cannot replace the importance of giving a kid confidence and allowing a kid to find their confidence and to find what makes them tick, what makes them really inspired about life and about waking up every day. And I had that. I couldn't wait to get to rehearsal. I couldn't wait to find out if I got the part, and we'd stand outside of that door to this auditorium and we'd look to see if we got the part. And those things drove me, and it drove me to work harder on my music and on my scripts and on all the things I was doing. Set the stage for me to be a professional actor and singer in my life. And I just hope for every kid finds that thing for themselves that makes their eyes light up, inspires them to work really hard. I hope they find it. That's because it just makes life so sweet when you do. And I found it here at school.
Do you have any people, like teachers or specific moments at Eden Prairie High School that particularly inspired you?
Yeah, Julie Cantock, my choir teacher, was my favorite teacher at high school. I did 4 years of choir, concert choir, every day, and we rehearsed. And she's just a special icon here, a special person. She's amazing at what she does. She's one of the best in the country as a choir director, as a teacher of people, as a human. She shepherded me in ways that you can't even imagine. Just a special time learning how to sing with a group of people. Susie Syme, for me, was a director. She directed the winter one act every year, and helped with drama camp and trajectories. And she cast me in a lot of things, and she was a real special person in my life. Pushed me really hard to be better than I thought I could. And Rolf Olson was, he cast me in all the musicals and all the shows that he did, and he put me in everything he ever did, and believed in me and pushed me to work harder than I could. And he got me really, really fired up to want to do this, to want to be an actor, early on. And you can't thank those people enough for those seeds that were planted.
Okay. I know you just went to talk to the choir. Are there any other teachers you're going to visit while you're back here?
Well, I'd love to see Swad. I think Swadzinski's still here.
No, he actually retired.
He did
2
retire
years
to
ago.
become
Senator.
to run for a senate.
Yeah. Yep. He's a state senator.
He
now.
is. He got it right.
Mhm.
I heard
Yeah.
that. That's awesome. Of course, he's not teaching. But he was my government teacher. It was special for me in that way. But other than that, I've seen a few in the hallways. Yeah, I'd love to see some other teachers, but I have nobody in mind yet. I've seen everybody I think that I really wanted to see so far. But
How does it feel just coming back to the high school?
it's so odd and wonderful. It's the same. The pieces that I've walked into today are this exactly as they were when I left, which makes me really happy to see this, the hallways and the choir room and this stage, and it's all the same. And it's pretty powerful because I have lots of memories here on this stage, lots of things I did on this stage, lots of special times here, memories I made, forming me as the person I am. So it's pretty cool.
Okay. Moving on to your acting, what has been your favorite role that you've played and why?
I'll have to say, there's lots of different favorite aspects of every role I play, but being able to play Deputy Ferguson on Longmire for 6 years was pretty special for me. To be able to play one character for all that time was pretty remarkable experience to play a character for that long, and to have it open, the beginning of my film TV career in that way. It's just a one-of-a-kind deal. It got me into the business, and I'm grateful, and I'm going to miss playing that character because we just finished it and wrapped it up. But for sure, that the experience doing that is by far my favorite.
Okay. I've also read that you've done some directing and teaching. What has that experience been like?
Incredible. I love directing. I've worked with a lot of different people and kids, and I really love the ability to, I love telling stories. I started loving telling stories when I was a kid here, and I love telling them as an actor, as a director, as a teacher. I love helping folks tell stories in any capacity that is, and I love working with kids. I love working with students, people that really want to learn and want to grow, and the process of helping them find themselves and their confidence and their abilities and discover their abilities is really, really a special thing. Rolf did it with me, and Susie did it with me, and to be able to give back and do that with others is really incredible. And after you spend your life immersed in theater and in text and script, you love to be able to do that with other people, and you love to be able to give that back, give that gift to others, and it's magical. So yeah.
Okay. What are your future plans, just kind of in general?
I live in Los Angeles, and I'm auditioning for different jobs, and just, it's a very working class industry, acting. You're working all the time to get the next job, and you don't know when the next job's coming. Sometimes they all come one after another. Sometimes it's a while, it's a year before it shows up, before something comes. So it's just, I want to keep working on really special projects, playing characters that really inspire me, characters that are complicated and challenging, and working on material that really makes a mark on society, working on those kind of projects, material that lends itself towards large audiences that make a difference in the zeitgeist. That's kind of what I'm hoping to do.
Do you have any specific projects that we should look out for?
Yeah, I'm briefly in a film called Under the Silver Lake, a film that's coming out sometime soon. I'm currently in Annabelle 2. I'm in that movie. You can see me for 2 scenes of that movie. Both I play cops. The final season of Longmire is coming out in the next month or so. It's definitely the best season for me and for my character. You could see me in the first season of This Is Us. I play a pretty cool part for 3 episodes. I play the character of Duke. And I just booked a movie called Backseat that I'm filming, and it won't be out for another year or so, but it's called Backseat, and I play a character on that. So those are some things I'm doing right now.
Okay, cool. And then final question is, what advice would you give to students here who want to pursue acting or some other kind of performing arts as a career?
At this point, at this stage, it's just important to say yes to everything, to whatever you want to do, whether it's acting, directing, TV, filmmaking, video, audio, video, anything you want to do. At this point is to say yes to every single opportunity, just to do it. Even if it's a little scary or if you think it's out of your league, then you should especially do it. You know, if there's a part you really want but you don't think you're good enough for, then you have to do it. You have to go for it. The more experience you get soaking in the opportunities that you're afforded, the better become the person you want to be and the artist you want to be. And if you want to be an actor, you know, that's the only way to get better is by working and by actually acting and doing it in everywhere you can, in every way. Every audition you prepare for, it's acting. Everything is getting you to be a better actor, and that is the most important thing. So at this level, you can dream, and you should dream for where you want to go, visualize where you want to be and what you want to do. That's all fine. But none of it means anything unless you're actually doing it, auditioning for all the plays. You know, if you want to go to a university and study acting, we'll start, you know, if you're a sophomore, start looking at what schools you might want to go to. When you're a junior, start being prepared, you know, and throwing all of yourself, more than you think you could have thrown in of yourself into every role that you play, every audition you make for the work. That's my advice, is that you just got to keep saying yes to everything. Keep doing it and doing it and doing it. And who knows, you may end up working professionally someday, like me. Yeah.
All right. Anything else you want the students here to know?
This is a special place, a special school, a special group of people. Principal McCartan and the teachers here, many of which are still here when I went here 20 years ago. It's a special opportunity here where I believe that they really invest and believe in the arts here, and take them up on it, you know. And I guess my big message to all the students, not just artists, but people in sports and any activity, is to find your thing, you know, to find the thing that really moves you, the thing that really opens your eyes and inspires you. You know, try them all. Try soccer, try sports, try, you know, underwater basket weaving. It doesn't matter. Try anything that you can get your hands on. Woodworking, any activity that there is, try them all, because one of them is bound to make your eyes light up when you think about it and get you to go after it and work harder to be better at it. And I was lucky to have so many of those things here at my disposal, but the opportunity's there for you. But I think as a student, when you find that thing that you really love, whether it's chess club, math club, anything, if it really moves you and you really enjoy it, then you get your homework done quicker, you get your work done, and you get home and you can't wait to work on the stuff you've been waiting to work on. You know, for me it was the plays and the songs and all that stuff, but for other people it's other things. But finding those things early and the community you make around those experiences is, you just can't put a price tag on it. You can't say how important it is for students and for people to find those things early. I think a lot of people go through high school and they don't really get to know themselves. They don't get to know who they are or what they like or what they're good at. You know, trying to find something you're good at, that's important. That's what I would like to leave to the students.
All right. That's a good way to end it.
Cool.